Question number 8. Let's simplify this as much as we can. So we have 3 times the square root of 32 plus 4 times the square root of 8 minus the square root of 50. Great. Let's take the 32 and break it down. 32 divided by 2 is 16. Divided by 2 is 8. Divided by 2 is 4. Divided by 2 is 2. So 32 breaks down into 2 to the power of 5 because there are 5 2's. But we want to combine them in pairs because this is the square root. So that is 2 squared right here and right there also. So we get 3 times the square root of 2 squared times 2 squared again times that lonely 2 right there. Okay, so now I'm just going to keep going with both these as well instead of continuing over here. Okay, so what about 8? 8 divided by 2 is 4. Divided by 2 is 2. I'm going to pair these 2's, and we're going to have to leave that lonely 2 by itself. So we have 2 squared times 2 minus, now 50 divided by 2 is 25. Divided by 5 is 5. So we get 5 squared times 2 because we pair the 5's together. Now we can just break everything down like this. We get 3 root 2 squared times root 2 squared again times root 2. That's just the lonely 2 right there. Same thing over here. 4 root of 2 squared times the lonely, or the square root of the lonely 2, minus the square root of 5 squared times the root of 2. Fantastic. Now we're almost done. This is getting a little bit messy and monochromatic. So the root of 2 squared is just 2 here as well. So we get 3 times 2 times another 2 times the square root of 2. Over here, same thing. The square root of 2 squared is just 2. 4 times 2 is 8. And finally here, the square root of 5 squared is just 5. So we get 5 root 2. Fantastic. 3 times 2 is 6 times 2, 12. 12 root 2 plus 8 root 2 minus 5 root 2. These all can be essentially combined because they're like terms, essentially. They're all multiplying the square root of 2. 12 plus 8 is 20. 20 minus 5, 15. So we get 15 root 2. And that's it. So the answer is B.